Hey guys, this is Broke to Beast, where we make videos about starting your own business online or offline, as well as follow along my own journey. Today, we're going to talk about a concept of a book I'm rereading and which path should you choose in life to be successful. Before we start, if you like entrepreneurship and business content, make sure you go down below and subscribe, because we release videos every day. The book is called The Millionaire Fastlane, and it includes 3 roads that you can follow in life. The first one is the sidewalk, the second one is the slow lane, and the third one is the fast lane. The sidewalk is a sacrifice of tomorrow for today. So it's those people that live paycheck to paycheck and they buy things when they don't have the money to pay for them. So if they have a salary of $100 per month, they spend $1,200 per month. It doesn't matter in terms of income how much income you receive. You can be a millionaire, an actor, or a boxer, or you can receive a salary of working in a restaurant. It doesn't matter. If you're spending more than you actually make per month, you're sacrificing tomorrow for the benefit of today. The second way you can go is a slow lane. And the slow lane usually is the middle class, or what the typical parents would advise you to do. So basically get good grades in high school, try to get in a good college, study hard in college and get in debt in college, and get good grades so you can get a good job, find a good job and save 10% of that job and put it into your 401k, and then invest in stocks at 8% per year increase, and then become a millionaire by when you retire, basically when you're 65 years old. These 2 ways are very common, but the third way, which is the fast lane, is the least common but the most profitable and the most bang for your buck. The fast lane determines that you should follow another road, the road less traveled, which is by building assets and creating real actual wealth. The objective is you should live your life when you're young. You shouldn't save so you can enjoy your life when you're old, when you're 65. Which means you need to have a way to create a lot of wealth fast, or create a really strong income of big money, over $100,000 per month, so you can retire for the rest of your life and live the life you really want when you're young. This process should take from 5 to 7 years, max up to 10 years. So why should you choose the fast lane? Why not just get a job and save 10% and live below your means? Well, the thing is, if you're like me, you want a bigger lifestyle. You want a lifestyle where you choose when you work. And the problems with having a job is that usually you're trading 5 for 2. So you work 5 days for a company and then you get 2 days off. And that's where TGIF basically comes from. Thank God it's Friday. Because people hate their job so much that they wait all week for Friday. So because they know that the next day they don't have to wake up and go to work. The next 2 days actually. The thing is, if you're sacrificing all your life until you're 65 or more, if you don't retire, if you don't save enough money, exchanging 5 for 2, how many things will you miss? How many moments will you miss with your kids? How many things will you want to do and won't be able to do due to time or having to work because you need to pay bills? And that's where the fast lane comes in. The fast lane is the solution to all your problems, basically. But it's not an easy road. Usually, when people hear get rich quick, they always think it's a scam. But the fast lane proves them wrong, because the fast lane is get rich quick. What it isn't is its twin brother, which is get rich easy. It is not easy. It's one of the hardest roads you can go through. But the thing is, if you can pass through the hurdles and the obstacles, and you can build a serious business, which gives you a really strong income per month, where you can retire early, well, basically you don't need a job anymore, and you can live your life how you really want to live. Now, what about risk? People usually say, oh, 90% of companies, of startups, fail in the first years. Well, although that is true, there's a lot of factors involved in that. But let's really look at which one is riskiest. First, you have the slow lane, where you get a job, you don't have control of your income, you can get maybe a pay raise of 5% per year, but you really can't increase your income very much. Also, you can't save that much money because your income is not that high. You're also tied up in time. You're trading 5 for 2, and maybe you have a couple weeks every year to go on vacation. And you're not in control of your job. If something happens to the company or your skills are substituted by new technology, basically all your experience is useless. So you have no control over your destiny. That is a lot of risk. If you ask me, that is a lot of risk, and I wouldn't be able to live having a job where I know that someday the market or the company is going to take my income away, and I cannot do anything about it. Basically, I'm not in control of my situation. I'm not the driver. However, let's look at the fast lane. It does have its risks. Your businesses can fail, and usually they might fail in the beginning. But if you take even up to 10 years to build $1 million business, imagine you start making 100,000 per month. If you take 10 years, only 10, to build a business that makes you 100,000 per month, that's it. You don't have to work anymore. And if you sell the company in the future, you're set for life. Even if you don't, you receive the income of 100,000 per month, and you're set. You can live the life you want, including taxes. The thing is, most companies, you can build a real company in less than 10 years. Usually you can take up 5 to 7 years to build a real company, and you will be receiving money in the first years. Not that much, but you will be receiving some income in the beginning. Now, it's up to you. Do you want to live the life full of risks, where you don't control your road, where you have to save money and live a life where you can experience the things you want? You have to always check the prices at restaurants and all the stuff. Or do you want to live a life where you control everything? You control your income. You can increase your income by 1,000% per month. You can do whatever you want in your life. You can have time. You can trade. Maybe in the beginning you might have to trade 7 days for 7 days, the first 5 years or 7 years. But then after you've automatized your company, you can trade maybe 0 days per 7 days, or maybe 1 day per 7. So 1 day out of the week you have to work. That's amazing, if you ask me. That's a real good trade-off. So here's a plea for you. Consider actually where you're going in life. Consider what paths can you take right now that it will impact in the future, especially if you're young. The younger you are, the more your decisions will impact your future. This is what I did for myself. I read self-help books and wealth books since I was maybe 14, 15. And early on, I decided that I wasn't going to live like other people. So I chose the fast lane. And I'm not there yet. I'm in the process. But I know I will get there. There is no doubt. Because I can't go back to what I used to be. Just for sarcastic purposes, I'm actually using my older university t-shirts. I went there for a month, and then I quit. And yeah, this is to prove that I'm committed to this. I'm not going back to university. Definitely, it's too late for that. And if my businesses fail, I just have to get a job that is minimum wage, and I can do it because I have a high school graduation. And I can just wait tables or something until I get enough income that I can invest in my new business and go from there. And one day, I just have to hit it one time, big time, and I'll be set for life. Anyways, this is just a rant about this book I'm reading, and I think it's really awesome. It's the second time I'm reading it. I also recommend it to some of my friends, but they're probably not going to read it, or if they read it, they'll only read like 20 pages or something. But if you really want to learn how you can choose the right road for yourself, or learn more about each road, make sure you check out the book, The Millionaire Fastlane. They also have a forum online where a lot of entrepreneurs talk to each other about the process and about ideas and all that. So yeah, make sure to check it out. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video. Leave a like if you liked, and go down and subscribe, because we release videos every day about entrepreneurship and about our journey. And also leave a comment down below about which road you want to choose. Do you want to go for the fast lane or the slow lane, or even the sidewalk, and how your journey is going. Did you build already a business? Are you thinking about creating a business? What kind of problems are you having? Are you stuck in procrastination? whatever. Just ask down below and I'll try to answer as best as possible. Anyways, hope this helped, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.